Good afternoon, everyone. And as you know, it's the third largest city in the state of New York and our largest community in Westchester County. We do pride ourselves as being one of the safest cities of our size in all of America. And over the last 12 years, we have drove crime down a total percentage points of 40%. And our streets, our neighborhoods, they're safer. We probably have the strongest relationship with the community that the city's ever seen, and that's something that we strive and work on every single day to make better. And while we continue to prioritize any threats to our residents' safety, we also must look at any and all quality of life issues that might disrupt the day-to-day lives of the more than 211,000 residents of this wonderful city of Yonkers. And we don't want to disrupt the day-to-day time that people have with items like, well, you could take a video of it, just take a look at the parking lot. Reckless driving, loud mufflers, double parking, disorderly conduct, catalytic converter thefts, and one pet peeve to a lot of people in our city, and one of the calls I get almost daily is dog waste, and that really is a personal issue where people walk their dogs and they allow their dogs to kind of do the things that dogs naturally do, but aren't doing the cleanup that the owner of the dog should do. So therefore, I've instructed our Yonkers Police Department to put together a multi-pronged strategy to address these issues, and as they will become more prevalent in the warmer weather. And one of the things we know that every single year when the sun comes out and we start to see those warmer days and people want to hang out, this type of activity seems to spike up high. And when it does, we want to be able to make sure that we are there and ready to meet the challenge. And our men and women in blue are ready to meet the challenge. I'm joined here, by the way, by City Councilwoman Sinead Williams. So she's with us from the 1st District. We also have Jimmy Nolan, our county legislator, and I have the Yonkers Police Commissioner, who's here today. We'll talk a little bit about what our plan to do. Our plan is to have to launch what we will call Operation Spring Ahead. It will start next week. So I'm going to ask Chris Sapienza to come up and say a few words about the initiative that we're going to follow through on. So, Commissioner.
Thank you, Mayor. Good afternoon. At the direction of Mayor Spano, the Yonkers Police Department will be focusing our diverse resources to address the quality of life issues and nuisance complaints that we often see increasing during the spring and summer months. Addressing quality of life issues is important for several reasons. First, these issues can create a sense of disorder and lawlessness in a community, which can lead to more crime. Studies have shown that visible signs of disorder may contribute to people's fear of crime and decrease their willingness to report crime activity. Addressing quality of life issues can help create a sense of order and safety in a community, which can ultimately reduce crime. Second, quality of life issues also have a negative impact on the economic development and growth of a community. We want people and businesses to live and invest in Yonkers. By addressing these issues, we could create an inviting environment that could attract businesses and improve the living standards for residents. Third, when police officers take the time to address concerns of our residents and business owners, they build trust and respect within the community. This can help create a partnership between the police and the community, which can lead to better communication and cooperation in the future. A series of recent surveys, and you can find the results more on our website, inform us what concerns the residents had most. Starting next week, the Yonkers Police will emphasize addressing quality of life issues, including conducting targeted enforcement details, directed patrols, and disruptive enforcement. Our traffic unit will work individually and with outside agencies to target speeding, aggressive, and reckless drivers, loud mufflers, vehicle and traffic law violations, which drive many of our community complaints. Precinct officers and our neighborhood stabilization team will increase enforcement efforts against double parking, loud trains, disorderly groups, and dog waste in the downtown area. Our pattern crimes unit and field intelligence officers will continue to work closely with patrol officers to address property crimes, including larcenies from autos, catalytic converter theft, and shoplifting in our business districts. You will also see increased foot patrols, education, and outreach efforts as we continue to improve our relationship with residents through the principles of community policing, which is a core pillar of the Yonkers Police Department. Violent crime remains historically low in our city. Yonkers remains the safest large city in the state of New York and one of the safest in the country for our size. But we also recognize it's the day-to-day nuisances that affect most people. While these initiatives are not new to policing, by refocusing our efforts, our goal is to set the tone for the spring and summer months and to ensure that the high quality of life standards our residents have come to expect. In closing, I would like to thank Mayor Spano for his leadership and support of the City of Yonkers and giving us the tools and resources necessary to professionally serve the residents of Yonkers. And to our residents, thank you, and thank you for supporting the Yonkers Police Department.
Joining with us is a representative from the Yonkers City Council. I'd like her to come up to at least say a few words. Is Councilwoman from the 1st District, Councilwoman Shanae Williams.
Thank you, Mayor. Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for being here, and I want to say thank you to our mayor and our commissioner and commend them for the work that they've been doing to keep our city safe, to improve the quality of life here in Yonkers. I am Shanae Williams, and I represent this waterfront district, is what I'm calling it now, since we've redistricted. But it's a beautiful community, but we know that our residents are very concerned about the quality of life. We want to make sure that we can enjoy our beautiful parks and feel safe doing so, and this initiative, Operation Spring Ahead, will do just that. As the commissioner said, community policing is very important to us, and so we want to do everything we can to continue to work with our police, to continue to work with our community to move forward. So thank you, and it's great to see all of you, and a special thank you to all of our police officers for the Yonkers Police. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilwoman. Are there any questions? You know, just remember what we're doing here today is something that we try to do each and every single year, and it's meant to support and enhance the quality of life that the people of our city have grown to expect, and that's really what it's all about. I mean, it's about making sure that, like I said, that people are given that opportunity to enjoy the amenities that we have in Yonkers. There are only 80 different parks in this community. It's a great place to live and to call home. You know, with 400 school buses are on the street every morning driving our kids to schools all across our 40 different schools that are here. Maybe actually there are, with the private schools, there are 45 different schools. So they do a great job. We're proud of our police department. Every day we work harder to get our police department to be even more responsive and more involved in the community, so that this way there's that communication that happens back and forth. Is that communication and what we're going to do here today, again, that will keep Yonkers a clean, safe, and, as the internet said, happy city. So it's nice to see everybody. Thank you.